Hello everyone, Catching Jeezy here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're back in Dress to Impress, continuing our mini-series where I will style and design some of my go-to hacks in Dress to Impress. Now this will spread across non-VIP, VIP, and event items as well. Just know I don't have every item in game sadly. And as this series continues, I will pick your guys' suggestions from the previous video and put them into the current video. So make sure to comment down what you guys think I should style or what items so I should give a try to. Now, as the video goes on, if I use any code items that still have a redeemable code, I will pop those up on screen for those who have yet to claim them to claim them. And if you guys have not seen the previous video, I recommend you go ahead and check that out. I will link that right now. And let's go ahead and get started with the video. So to start off, we are going to be looking at Paco Funo's comment. Now they asked if we have any shoe hacks. Now I have a couple that come to mind. Now these are from two shoes and they are found in the little changing rooms. Now only one of them can still be purchased. One of them unfortunately was only limited time, and that is the Magical Girl shoes. Now I luckily bought these. I was broke after buying them, but that is completely fine. But this is what the combo looks like together. And these are on the first toggle that you get when putting them on. Now, I do use light colors when styling a lot of my outfits so you can see what they complement each other with. And here are the two shoes that I used. And the next two shoes that I'm styling are actually both code items. Now, many people have already claimed, but for those who have yet to not claim, here are the code items up on screen. Now, these styled together kind of give like girl boss, and like you can style them. They would look great in like a red, black, or white in my opinion, but if you have any other color ideas, let me know. But that's what comes to my mind, and I really like them. And here are both of the shoes on screen right now, and we are going to go ahead and move on to the next style. Now these ones are also two boots as well, and these ones are actually both non-VIP, so for those who do not have VIP, you can go ahead and style these and use these as well in your outfits. Now this is what it looks like. This one also kind of adds like a little bit of a like style they can add to it. You can also like layer other boots onto it if you would want, but this is what it looks like with just like the two toggled. Now I think this one's on a higher toggle. I forget what the taller boots on, but this is what it looks like. I really do love it. It also gives like walking down the runway, like those like very insane outfits that you wouldn't think would be style, but they are. But these are what the two boots are, and I hope you guys really like this one. I like this one. I had an outfit in mind, but I didn't get to style it, but I will probably style it again in another video, so keep an eye out for that. And this next style hack also uses two non-VIP heels. Now these both together I discovered randomly by accident, like a random night, and I thought, dang, this actually looks really good, because the one heel adds like a bow to it and like adds like the bottom part. You can color whatever you want just to add that detail to it. And I absolutely love discovering this hack. I was like, dang, I got some skill. Now here are the two shoes. Now the baggier boot can be used in any toggle really, and it still looks good. So let's go ahead and move on to the next hack. Now, that is all I have for shoes this video, but if you want to see more shoe hacks, comment those below and I'll make sure to get you guys some more shoe hacks. Don't worry, I got some in the back of my head. I'll make sure to use them. But we are going to go ahead and move on to the next comment. Now, this comment is from Yunior.Hannah. I hope I said your name right, but they were asking us to style the heart dress. Now, I didn't realize until later on when making the outfit, when I was like messing around in the dressing rooms, that there's actually technically two heart dresses, but one of them is non-VIP and one of them is, I think, if I was correct, VIP back in like the not this Valentine's Day, but the Valentine's Day before this one. So I designed an outfit for, well, yeah, I styled it and designed the outfit for the main dress in non-VIP, but then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna combine them together. So for this first part, I'm actually just messing around with the rotation and rearranging thing that I recently unlocked, because I don't play really much in rounds on Just to Impress because of how unfair the voting is. I'm never gonna stop talking about that. There's been times where I've absolutely devoured on outfits and I got like 8th place, and the most diabolical outfits got like 1st. And you could tell no one was voting because I have 7 stars for some reason. And there's a total of 7 people in the server. Anyways, down to my little rant. This is the outfit I absolutely ate with this. I used some of the event items that I had left, and of course some VIP items as well. So this is a mix of just non-VIP, VIP, and event items. Unfortunately, if you did not unlock the Elsa sleeves, you cannot get to this part of divine with some of these outfits, because without them, you can't do it. I decided, you know what, let's make a whole outfit. Let's eat with this real quick. So basically all I had to do was figure out what hair would work and what makeup would work. So I kind of wanted to go with like this cutesy Cupid, and I walked the runway with it. Not really. The runway in free play. And then I started kind of spamming the emotes, but we're just gonna ignore that. But like, this outfit absolutely ate. I loved it. I loved the little afro. I was gonna do like braids, but I was like, I feel like the afro does better with this kind of outfit. But this is what it's like, first place podium, because this is where it belongs. Anyways, I hope you guys like this one. This is very, very cute. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out both of the dresses combined. Now this is the VIP one from 2 Valentine's days ago, technically, and the non-VIP one. Now I combined some of the other pieces as well from that Valentine's Day, and I ate that up. Now these are the items that I did use. You can see it's both of the heart dresses. I'm gonna say the VIP one kind of looks weird to me, but we're gonna just ignore that. We're gonna go ahead and move on. Now this next comment is from Ellie Baker, Oz. I'm gonna say Oz. I'm gonna take a guess that, and they're telling us to style the tutu in non-VIP. So I was like, okay. So I'm gonna eat on this. I'm gonna use my big brain for this. Now this one also involves a code item, but I'm pretty sure basically everyone has this code item. But if you don't, here's the code on screen. And for this, I decided I would design, kind of like give you guys a rough idea what to do if you don't have the ballet shoes from the Magical Girl set, and what to do if you do have them. But this is what I came up with for not having the heels. So let's go ahead and put them ballet shoes on. Honestly, I'm kind of glad I suffered for the while that the Magical Girl set was out, just for me to buy all of them. I think I just missed the hair. I didn't buy the hair. I didn't really care for the hair though. But I bought everything else, and I'm happy that I did. I should have bought the hair, but the hair was like 5,000, and I wasn't gonna suffer. But this is me putting on the ballet shoes. I was proud of myself. And I completely forgot that Dress to Impress added an update where you're able to take off the feet of like the leg, like the tights and the fishnets. And I didn't realize until like 17 outfits later that you were able to do that. But that's fine. That's fine. There's probably a lot of things that I'm forgetting. But there's so much in Dress to Impress, you tend to forget everything. So I was like, you know what? I gotta get rid of these because I can't seem to get rid of them. And it was me messing with the ballet shoes, basically. Honestly, I feel like we don't have enough ballet themes. Like, we have, like, Swan Lake. I think Swan Lake's a theme. I think. I don't really remember. If we do have ballet themes, do we have, like, 2 or just 1? I really can't remember all of the themes that we have. I feel like whenever I play, I get like the same 5 themes and then some theme that I can't even style for the life of me, and then I just leave. And then I get off for the rest of the day. So I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and like, because I completely forgot I had these poses from, I think, the winter calendar, and I was like absolutely devouring this up. Like, I was loving the light, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna dance in just like the middle of like the background stuff. And I put on a whole show. It was amazing and I love it. But I also came up with another ballet design, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to combine this with the heart dress. So that's what I did. And honestly, I used this multiple times before, and it looks really, really good. Just a reminder, if you guys are using stuff, make sure that the materials are all the same, or they're gonna look a little wonky. Because I tend to forget that. Now, moving on to the last comment of the video. They are asking for us to style the sun hat in VIP. Do not do a beach outfit. Think outside the box. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use my little like rearrange tool and think outside the box. So I threw on every single hat piece that I thought would look good. And you know what? I was like, you know, let's throw in some earrings as well, since you're able to rearrange those. I was like using my brain. I was throwing things around. I was thinking, how could I make this look good? Now, a lot of these pieces don't end up staying on for the last product, but a lot of these actually did work out better than I expected. And then I started rearranging stuff. Now, I thought of going for a completely different approach, but then I wanted to stick with the original idea that I had going when like working with it first off. because I was like, let's do like rings around my head. And then I thought, let's use these feathers, but the feathers didn't really work out in my favor. So I kept the idea of the rings, and then I decided, you know what? Let's make a whole outfit. And I was just like going for like something with light, but then like I put these two items together and I was like, okay, I have an idea. I have a great idea. And honestly, I'm gonna say this myself, I've never eaten with an outfit so hard before now. Cause I was like, you know what? Let's combine these together. But at some point I did get stuck in Lana's meat room. Because I completely forgot where you go in and where you go out. So here's just a little clip of me struggling because I really did not know what to do in this situation. I was lost. I was like, I better not have to reset with this all on my head. And I didn't have to restart. I was able to get out. But this is the final outfit. I was like, you know what? Let's do like a galaxy kind of looking body. And then like a planet kind of looking top. Now, it kind of looks like a cloud on top of my head. But hey, it works out either way because it looks really, really good. But honestly, this dress that I used, it is a code item as well. So here's that code on screen real quick. But it adds like such a good vibe to it. I like the lighting with the dress. I really do hope we get more items that have like that glowy kind of fantasy effect to it. Because I feel like that would be really, really good if it was like bracelets, necklaces, also earrings as well. Or headpieces. Probably like an idea for our space set. Hint, hint. But anyways, these are the items that I used in the outfit. And I was like, I really did good because I had a first draft of this and I really didn't like the first draft. I hope we never look at the first draft. And then this is what the outfit looks like without all the headgear. It's just focusing on the outfit itself. Honestly, hats off to myself because I did really, really good. I used items from events. I used free items. I used the multicultural one, the Brazilian one. I love that one. That one is so gorgeous. But like, honestly, I love this. If you guys think I ate with this outfit, make sure to leave a like on the video because I think I did. Anyways, moving on, I decided to do a couple more outfits with this. I was like, you know what? Let's do some Y2K. So I was like, you know what? Let's kind of cook here. So I kind of wanted to do like the fluffy style since I rarely use it. So I challenged myself. This took like probably a solid 30 minutes because I probably changed the coloring multiple times along with trying to figure out what top I wanted to layer it with. But this outfit is all with free items. So if you ever want to recreate it, you guys can go ahead and do that. Also, here's the items on screen because like you guys gotta know what I'm using. But here are those items. It is just 4 items in total. You can always switch them around, rearrange them. But this is what I used to get this. And honestly, it looks really, really lit. I would love to style this again in the future. And moving on to our last outfit of the video, I kind of was indecisive about this one, but then I decided skirts and jeans. Now, you guys might not get it. But this was mostly VIP, sadly. So, this is for the VIP girlies and guys as well. So, I was like, you know what? Okay. How am I going to style this? I wanted to use like a tank top. I wanted to use like the top piece as well. And then halfway through, I was like, you know what if I add jeans to this? How would this look with jeans? And honestly, I did not disappoint. I love this. This absolutely ate. The skirt added dimension. The shoes, mwah, great for the time. The purse, the cheetah print, you know she it, girl. I love it. So this is like probably one of the top fits I've ever designed with a Y2K style. So I love this. I'm most definitely, if it's a Y2K, I'm using this fit. Like, this is mine. But you guys are free to use it, of course. But this is you know, yeah, this is pretty. I love this. But here are the items that I used. Of course, if you do not have VIP, you can always switch the tank top out for the tank top. If you don't have the that one, I forget what that top is. It has like the ribbon in the back. You guys know what I mean. But you can always use that and switch it out for that. The skirt, you can always get it from the skirt wall, of course. Basically, this outfit can be recreated with non-VIP if you just know the items that you're looking for. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be... excuse me, Jesus Christ. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of this video. But do not worry, I will keep making more of these. So if you guys have any ideas or items you want to see me style or any hacks that you want me to try out, make sure to leave those comments down below. And I'll make sure to leave a like on your comment and use those in the next video. And just a reminder, if you have not subscribed, make sure you do so you do not miss out on this amazing content that I have. Along with that, make sure to leave a like if y'all enjoyed. And just a reminder, make sure to check out my Roblox group, my Discord server, and any of my other socials down in the description below. And with that, I will see you guys all in the next video. Make sure to stay safe and do not do anything dangerous. The world is a crazy place right now, but it's always been. So I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye!